To be a volunteer doesn't mean that you're any less professional. So you need to be on time. You need to fulfill the commitment as best as possible that you've actually put your name down for.
Volunteer Ireland is the national volunteer development agency and a support body for all local volunteer centres in Ireland. Our vision is that every person is connected to and participating in their communities to build a better Irish society. So Volunteer Ireland works to increase awareness of and access to, as well as quality of volunteering in Ireland.
FIE is the Foundation for International Education, so we're headquartered in London, but we have a smaller operation here. The aim is really to deliver an American-style experience abroad. It's mostly volunteering, the service learning projects, but we do different programs like mobile seminar programs, which is bringing the students out into the community in Dublin. We spent the day with the students in class and kind of give them a bit of orientation about what they should expect from volunteering and service learning in Ireland.
Granby Park is a great initiative by the Upstart Collective. It's interesting space. They're totally challenging how we use public spaces in Dublin, and I think it's a great way to show these incoming students, you know, what you can do and how creative you can be. It's a great idea to get new people involved and just bring their own experiences and their own flavour for volunteering in a different way. The Foundation for International Education approached Volunteer Ireland asking for our assistance in delivering this programme. So ultimately it was a consultation process, if you want to call it, where we just tried to figure out what would be the best fit for both sides, and we're making it happen by approaching organisations and telling them what these students can bring to their work or to their projects in a 3-month time frame, and really making sure that they invest in those volunteers and they maximise the opportunity.
We were looking for somebody who could provide an enormous amount of volunteering opportunities, and having an organisation like Volunteer Ireland working with us, using the American police clearances and vouching for our students, has been hugely helpful. It's
a really positive impact for students that they're coming away from this service learning programme and for their service learning placements with a real positive experience of what volunteering is, what it means, and how they've contributed to these community and volunteer organisations in Dublin city centre. So I think it exposes them to volunteering in a different country, and it exposes them to the cultural differences as well of what it's like to volunteer in a country outside their own. These students all come from mixed backgrounds, they've volunteered before, and they can bring such new skills and a new lease of life to existing programs. And also it's a great idea to get new people involved and just bring their own experiences and their own flavour for volunteering in a different way.
I think it's a great opportunity to branch out and get to meet some locals and help the community that we're visiting and that we're borrowing from.
I think the organisations will definitely benefit from these students and the assets that they can be to their organisation, that they're first year students in college, that they're hungry for information and for knowledge.
Age Action take a number of our students, and I know that is really good for the older people down at Age Action doing computer lessons, because they're working with kind of 17, 18, 19-year-olds who know the likes of Facebook and emailing inside out.
The North Eastern students come along, and as part of their service learning they engage with the Getting Started programme. The Getting Started programme is set up to provide basic computer skills to older people. All of our tutoring is done on a one-to-one basis, so for every North Eastern student that comes along to the service learning programme, they will be a one-to-one computer tutor.
I also expect that they will learn a lot about volunteering in a different country, that the cultural differences of volunteering in Ireland versus North America are very subtle, but that they're there and that they'll come away with kind of a heightened level of cultural awareness.
And this is a chance for them to go out into Dublin, work with Irish people a lot of the time, and get to make some local friends and have a different experience. So for me, that's a huge part of the project.